You're watching a Titan Medical Center production.
Happy birthday, John. We wanted to do something nice for you, and what else would your Titan girls do for you than salty donuts? We hope you feel so loved today. We hope you've had a wonderful birthday. We love you.
Oh, that is so cute.
Wow. I think this is just amazing. Came here on Friday. You guys are always surprising me, right? And this is definitely a surprise. So thank you guys so much for putting this guys together.
Hey, happy birthday, John. Just want to let you know how much we care about you. We support you. We love you. You, Tsikouris, Peter, the whole entire Titan fam. What y'all have created is something special. We can't wait to keep riding the journey with you. Happy birthday, right? Happy birthday. We love you. Woo! Team Titan. Snip, snip.
Happy birthday, John.
We wish you many more. I love you.
Have a great night.
John, we both want to wish you a happy, amazing birthday for an amazing person. We love you and want nothing but the best for you.
We love you, John. Titan
Happy
family.
birthday, Titan forever, Titan strong.
My brother from another mother's birthday party. Shout out to John. Happy birthday, brother. You've been like a brother to me for the past 6 or 7 years now, so I'm very proud to be a part of the Titan family. But here it is. Happy birthday, John. More to Enclave Titan family. Plenty of food, plenty of liquor, and plenty of fun. Let's go.
Happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday.
You've been there forever, and I'm so happy to be here for you. I love you so much, man. Have a great day.
Happy birthday, John.
So proud of you, big guy.
Woo!
It's a great party, man. Thank you.
Happy birthday, John. Hope you have a great one. This is the best birthday ever.
Best birthday ever. Woo!
Happy birthday, John.
Action! First of all, it's the best party yet, by far. But I know only half the people. But the important people are here, like Marcello, Maria, and other people. But happy birthday, John. I love you, brother. We know each other for like 13 years now. And I love watching you guys grow, and you never age. So that's a good thing. Me, I got all this, but that's besides the point. I'm going to hand this off. Happy birthday, brother. I love you. There you go. Now talk into it.
Here I am with this microphone in my hand for the second time in so many weeks. I feel like I'm you, doing a Titan shout out. Happy birthday, my brother. We've known each other for so long, through so many things, our kids. I'm just so happy and so proud to be your friend and watch you guys grow and make everything you've done. And I look forward to many, many more of these birthdays.
Many more.
Love you, brother. Happy birthday.
All right, John. Thank you for inviting Gabby and I to your birthday. Thank you, Tsikouris. I'm gonna sing happy birthday to you. Just a couple lines. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, John. We love you so much. We're so excited to be here with you and celebrate your birthday. And we hope to celebrate many more with you.
Happy birthday to the boss. Thank you for taking such good care of us, John. We love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, John. We absolutely love you. I know I absolutely love you. Everything you do for everyone and like the energy and love you put into the business and your employees just reflects it. And I'm so happy to be part of the team and to know you and to celebrate you today. You're an amazing person, so incredibly intelligent, strong. You're a great leader, and like thank you for having me here to celebrate you because this is incredible.
Happy birthday, John. Only the best for you, brother. Love you, man.
Happy birthday, John. So blessed to be here with you to celebrate you. We love you. And Tsikouris.
Happy birthday, John. I love you to the moon and back.
Happy birthday, my son. I love you so much. Many more.
Happy birthday, John. I hope this is the best year yet.
Happy birthday, John. You deserve the best.
What's up, John? You already know it's Big J, the Barber, and Giselle. We just want to go ahead and wish you a very, very happy birthday. I told you not too long ago, it seems like these birthdays are starting to come really, really fast, and we're getting a little older, so we're trying to let it slow down. But at the end of the day, man, we don't look our age, and I just want to say happy, wonderful birthday and blessings on many, many more.
Happy birthday, John. Thanks for having me, being part of the family. Hope it's a great night. Love you guys.
Definitely want a huge shout out, Papa J. Happy birthday. You guys are honestly like family. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys. I will always be there for you, just like you guys have always been there for me. I love you guys.
So crazy. Known you guys for so many years now, probably more than I can actually even count. Just want to say happy birthday to you, Papa J, and thank you so much for everything that you do for us. We really appreciate it, and we love you. Happy birthday.
I'm just going to say that this one's pretty monumental.
This is a good one. This is
Right?
A good one. 44 years, John. I mean, this is my second time around the block with you, but, you know, happy birthday. Mamacita.
Happy birthday, John.
Yeah.
We love you.
We love
Happy
you.
birthday.
Many more years,
Hope
man.
for a good, successful year as always.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And keep it up.
Good
Keep it
job,
up.
Cherise, for putting this all on.
Happy birthday, John. Have a wonderful birthday and many, many more to come.
What's up, guys? We are here at the Motor Enclave, 44 years old in 20 minutes, and my good friend made it in time, Thaddeus Bullard, aka Titus O'Neil. Thank you for coming. How you doing?
I'm doing great. This is my second birthday party, by the way, but I would not miss it for nothing. I was at Dr. Julius Irvin's 75th birthday party earlier, but I had to tell Dr. J that I got to get over to another Dr. J birthday party who's turning 44 in about 20 minutes.
Oh, yes, yes.
At Motor Enclave, awesome venue, awesome occasion. 44, you know what else was to symbolize 44?
No.
You might not like this.
Tell me.
Let me get you back. Barack Obama was the 44th president.
Okay, all right. Hey,
So
that's
you
all
might
right.
be the president
That's
of the
okay.
birthday club
Yes.
moving out. You know
That's
what I'm
okay,
saying?
yes,
So you got
absolutely.
so many similarities. Dr. Julius Irvin celebrated his birthday right here in Tampa.
I can't believe
Dr.
that.
J,
Whoa,
Dr. John,
whoa,
right
whoa.
here. I made him a doctor today.
Yes.
I got my girl Cherise here.
I love you guys.
Family up in here. Family up in here.
Tighten up.
That's right. You better tighten up. Better be tight and strong. That's my dude. That's it. Love this dude.
Happy birthday, baby. My daddy boo, my soulmate, my husband, my business partner, and my best friend wrapped up into one honky, sexy man. How could I ask for anything better? I love you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying your birthday. That's what's most important to me, is putting a smile on your face. That is what makes me happy. So I love you so much, baby, from the bottom of my heart. You'll never understand how much I love you. And yeah, I love you more, always.
So now we are finally finished at the Enclave. The birthday party is complete, and we are on the way home. Some of us are in good shape. Some of us aren't in good shape. Sita, and as you can see, her passed out here. It was a really, really good night. Tons of great people there. A lot of love, man, was shown to me, and I really appreciate that. I'm really grateful for that. And at this point, like, we're on the way home with the crew here. So it's a little wrap up as far as the crew, but everybody that came out, thank you guys for came out. Thank you guys for showing me a lot of love. And, thank you to my wife, Cherise, for setting all this up again. I always give her credit where credit's due. And everybody that was a part of it, it was really, really cool. Like my family coming down here, my brother, my mom, Michael Hearn flying in town. We have Lissa here, who's got tons of history with us. Julie here, Eric, and like I said, everybody that was there. It was truly an amazing event, amazing time, and it was a great birthday party, and then it rolled into the after party, which was really, really cool. Thank you guys. So we're on the way home. Let's go chill for a little bit, sleep, and we'll wake up tomorrow, and hopefully we're not hurt. Let's go.
There's human beings that have different temperament and different minds and different mentality and a ruthless competitive drive that's almost terrifying to the ordinary person. That guy, if we were living 1,000 years ago, he would be on a horse with the biggest battle axe waiting in the back, hacking heads off, and everybody would be running. And those people have always existed. These dominators have always existed.
I've been a patient with TitanMedical Center now for 3 years, and it has changed my life tremendously. They always follow up with me and make sure that my blood levels are optimal, which I think is very important with everyone, because with blood work, you're able to determine where you're deficient. One of my favorite TitanMedical therapies is the ECA Stack Plus. The ECA Stack Plus gives me a tremendous amount of energy with no crash later on, which allows me to stay focused all day throughout work because I do have a physically demanding job. And another thing I love about the ECA Stack Plus is even after work, I still have enough energy to spend time with loved ones and go do different activities with them without just wanting to go home and crash. I would definitely recommend TitanMedical Center to anyone who's trying to become the best version of themselves.
For more information on becoming a Titan Medical Center patient, call or text us today at 727-389-3220 or visit us online at TitanMedicalCenter.com.
What's up, guys? John here from Titan, and today I want to talk about one of our awesome therapies that you guys might remember from before. That's HCG, Human Chorionic Gonadotropin. And this therapy can be used for so many different ways and has so many different benefits. So let's just talk about a couple of them. One, this is great for fertility, or if you're trying to raise testosterone. HCG actually mimics the LH, the luteinizing hormone in the brain, kicking on the testes to start working. That means better sperm, better libido, more testosterone, better feeling, right? The other way they've used it for is in weight loss in the past. Now, this was on a calorie-restricted diet of 500 calories. We would probably never recommend that for our patients, but underneath 1,000 is probably more capable and easier to do as a patient. So if you guys want HCG, we have it back in stock for you guys. We want to make you guys aware of it. If you guys want this therapy, all you have to do is just call or text us, 727-389-3220, and tell them you want to get started on your HCG therapy today. What's up, guys? I'm John.
I'm Cherise.
And we're back with another Cupid's Corner. That's right. Every week, me and Cherise are giving you guys those awesome tips, tricks, and things that'll hopefully ignite those, diminished flames, or hopefully take your relationship to a whole new level of enlightenment and better, right? You want to be better. So we're trying to get you guys there. So each week, we're going to go in depth in some of these tips or tricks or some of the things that will help you guys. And maybe you're not in a relationship right now, but it will help you in your future relationship. And hopefully you guys will be successful in the future. So this week we want to cover communication.
Now, technically, we cover this in every single episode.
This is true.
We bring up the word communication at least once. I could probably go back in every episode and bring it up.
Absolutely.
But communication is key, right? It's like one of the most important things in a relationship outside of probably, what? We'll just call it sex and
love relationship, business relationship, and life, your kids, whoever you're talking to, your work, whatever it is, communication is key and vital. And the way that you communicate is another big way that, you know, if they're going to be able to hear what you're saying or listen to what you're saying, that's a whole different thing, right? Because, you know, you might be in the situation where you're starting to tell somebody something and it's just falling on deaf ears. You tell them over and over and over and they just don't get the hint or don't get the point or just keep doing what you told them you really don't like them to do, right? Or what you want to do possibly.
Yeah, or it could be the other way around. It could be like even
yeah.
something like, or maybe you're trying to get something out of them and they're not talking to you.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, it's why aren't you talking to me? Or you might say everything's just fine, and we all know it's not fine when you're, you know, acting weird.
And a lot of people have a different way of communicating to people, right? Where some people would want to just talk to them briefly. Some people, they sugarcoat things and kind of go around the subjects to maybe bring it out of the other person. Some people yell at people, and they think that that's going to get their point across even more, too, as well. You know, there's another couple of different ways you can do it, where you can text somebody or you can write them a personal letter.
I think, honestly, I do the letter thing still, right? So, you know, whether it's good or bad, right? Because even good things, if you want to communicate good things, you could tell somebody that you love them. I love you every day. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. You know, you're my world, blah, 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 blah. Right. But when you write it in a piece of paper, I feel like even just like reading it, right?
Yep.
And just kind of even reading it to yourself or reading out loud to yourself, it just kind of hits you in a different spot, right? So the same thing goes for if you're having issues with your significant other, right? And you're trying to get your point across and they're just not understanding. Or maybe they're only listening to a quarter of what you're saying. Mm-hmm. If you give them a letter, majority of the time, guys, people don't do this thing where they like read like 5 words and then skip 5 words and then read 5 words and skip 5 words. They're gonna read it all. Okay? Mm-hmm. Usually most people do anyway. So they're going to read it and hopefully maybe without you, maybe you've, let's just call it what it is. Maybe you've just been yapping so much that it really is just falling on deaf ears. So at this point, maybe they actually will process what you're trying to say because they're reading it and they're like, okay, well, maybe it comes across differently even. Some people, because this took me a long time. This took me probably... I want to say almost 10 years, right? So 14, 15, yeah, about 10 years. It took me about 10 years to come to a point with John, right, where I didn't talk a certain way when I was like upset about something or if something bothered me, right? When he first met me, I'm telling you, I was so quick to fly off the handle. It didn't matter what it was. It was just like 0 to a million, not even 0 to 100, 0 to a million. You had no chance to speak at all, and it would just be like, rah, blah, 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 and it would be like, he'd be like, hold up. First of all, you need to calm down, okay? Yeah. So let's have you calm down, and then after you calm down, then we can talk. And I'm just, that's all you'd hear, right? I'm actually talking, but this is all he hears. All he hears is, he didn't hear, you know what, I was really upset about this, and this, and I was mad, and he's not hearing any of that. All he's hearing is just screaming. So I have come to a point in the relationship where I know how to speak to my husband, majority of the time anyway, unless I'm just way off the handle, which is like once a year, you know, it's not that bad. But, you know, I really think that letters like hit home. I do, because you can kind of, maybe even something you weren't able to speak to, like say to their face, because sometimes, not to say that people don't have the, you know, the guts to do it, but sometimes you may not have the guts to say something to somebody's face. So then you put it in a letter. Not to say that that makes you any lesser or weaker of an individual, but maybe you need to write it down, right? Write it down and give it to them, and put, just honestly, guys, please don't make it awkward and like hand them a letter in like an envelope or something while you sit there and watch them read it, because that is so awkward. Okay, don't do that. Hey, warning, do not sit there and watch them read the letter, okay? That is so awkward, okay? Awkward for sure. Awkward. But anyways, just leave it somewhere where you know that they're going to see it after you are gone. Literally, make sure you are like going to work, or you are leaving the house to go shopping, or you're going to the grocery store, or you're going somewhere where they can read it alone, right? So guys, I mean, think about what they gotta brush their teeth, they gotta put on deodorant, John's gotta put on his jewelry.
Shave.
I mean, there's a lot of places you can put this thing that he's gonna find it, or she's going to find it at some point in time in that little window of you being gone.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. 100%. And like Cherie said, I mean, it could be good things and bad things, or bad things, I should say. Because, I mean, you just don't want it to be every time there's a problem. I mean, obviously you want to talk about it, right? And get it cleared up, whatever the issue is. So you guys can both move on and everybody's over the issue. But the good things, too, as well. So not every time they see a letter, it's going to be, oh, my God, what do I do now?
Not the
letter!
That,
right? Oh, no. Oh, no. I can always tell if I'm going to be in trouble by the way Cherise tells me something. Like, you know, I need to talk to you now. Like, oh, my God. Like, this is, what's going on now? Like,
yeah, it's not, hey, can I talk to you real quick? It's, I need to speak with you.
Yeah, now.
Now.
So that's another one. But, you know, Teresa's definitely let me, like, you know, letters in the bathroom, you know, I love you, or, little love notes and stuff like that, which are awesome, right? Because people like that too, and that builds spirit, builds morale. You know, it's more of a bonding thing too. It brings you closer to that person, I think. But, you know, I think the communication is key. And when there is an issue, and let's say you've said it over and over and over, you've told somebody 3 or 4 times you didn't want to do this, or you did want to do something, whatever it is, right? Because there's a whole bunch of different issues that you guys could be bringing up. And it affects you in different ways, right? But at that point, like, you should definitely be able to talk to them. And if you're getting in front of somebody, and like Cherie said, you just can't break it down, or you just can't bring yourself to tell them, then you definitely need to write them a note, write them a text message, something out there where you can communicate it to them, and they can read it in their own style and at their own pace, and maybe absorb it that way. And like Cherie said, like, you know, stick to the points, right? Don't go off and start going into all these different circles in other areas.
There's a 5-page letter they're reading.
You're mad about one thing, and then it goes into like 5 other things that are just totally off point. You know, people's attention spans are small, right? It's limited. And that's everybody out there. I don't care who you are. And the younger you are, they say the less time you have, the shorter time you have is your attention span. So, you know, with your kids and stuff like that, you got to communicate a little bit faster, right? More to the point. Get to the point. What is the point of your conversation? I say that all the time.
John used to do this to me all the time.
Going on, like, all right, let's get to the point, right? All right, come on.
He's like, and then I would get mad at him because I'm like, you're not listening to me. And he's like, I've been listening to you for literally 20 minutes, okay? He's like, and all I'm asking is for you to just get to the point.
Like, what are you mad about? What's the issue? What are we trying to accomplish here?
This is not now. This is definitely back then.
Yeah, for sure.
Now I really am, like, to the point, like, hey, let's talk real quick. And, you know, it's because I'm either tired or busy.
Yeah.
So this has been great for our relationship being busy, but
I
don't do it. Don't drag it out.
I think, don't try to drag it out, right? Because, like I said, attention spans. And, you know, at that point, once you guys kind of find what works for you guys communication-wise, you guys will be able to utilize that in the future. And then whatever issues come up, or good things, or whatever it is, you guys can communicate this way. And it's good on both sides, right? Because like, the yelling is not going to do it. All right, people get upset. I understand why you get to the point where you yell, you're frustrated, and you think that this is the only way, or they won't let you talk, and they're talking over you, and you have to go up a level higher in your voice, and they do the exact same, and then just gets to a screaming match. And then where have you guys gotten? Now you guys are in this big old fight that could be over this little thing that could have been, you know, talked about and accomplished and communicated about very easily and simply, and you guys move on with your day without this dragged out dramatics, okay? Because listen, some people like dramatics and drama and all that. I don't, so I'm just like, listen, whatever it is, like, I just don't want any drama. What can I do to fix this situation, or what did I do wrong, so I can learn from a mistake? But some people, they don't get it, or they just don't want to hear it. That's another side of it. Your partner's got to want to hear it too.
Yeah, true.
Because if they don't, they're just like, oh, whatever, screw you, I'm out the door, and then they leave. Like, you haven't communicated your point. Like, they won't do it. You try to send them a text message, oh, whatever, they send you back. Like, then you feel really frustrated because you've tried to verbally communicate to them. You've written them a text message, or maybe even a letter, and, you know, letters they didn't respond to you, whatever it may be. So, I mean, it's got to be on their side too as well. Like when you do communicate to somebody, they got to want to be able to accept what you're telling them.
Yeah.
And not just push it off too as well. And if they're not, then listen, you guys need to work on whatever it is, why they're not doing that. And if that doesn't come around,
then, maybe it ain't going to work
then it might not be a good fit anymore.
But at least try.
But you definitely got to try. And the only way that you get these points across and that you try your best is when you communicate. Because if you hold it in and you don't tell them, they're not going to be able to read your mind. You
like
bottle up
little baby genie.
frustration. And then all of a sudden, after the littlest thing they do,
Rah!
yeah, it's a nuclear explosion, dude. And then you're going at them at like 12 different ways of why you're upset and why you're.
And then you're like, what? You got your partner over here like,
You're
what?
like,
I thought you were just mad about the laundry.
Yeah, like
all of a sudden,
where's
it's like,
all this coming from?
And you did this and you did that, and a week ago, and I didn't like that. And you're like, whoa. Okay, let's take this back to the laundry.
Like, why didn't you tell me? Well, I did try to tell you. That's the thing. So,
yeah.
Make sure you make it a point to tell your partner, hey, listen, this is important to me. I need you to listen to me. And at that point, they should want to sit down and be like, all right, what's going on? And then get to the point. Like I said, don't just do dramatics. Don't bring up all this other stuff. Get to the point at what you want to do. And then find out what you guys can do to get over the problem, issue, or whatever the communication is, and move on so you guys can have success in your relationship.
Yes.
I think that's key. So communication's key.
Communicate.
Try different ways of communication if you need to. Verbal communication might not always work. You can make a video and leave it to them or send it to them on their phone. You could text them. You could write them a
Be
personal
easy
message.
with those text messages, guys.
Yeah.
Because, listen, sometimes I will say, because I'm going to say this because I truly believe this, right? Because I grew up in days where there was no cell phones, right? So then you had to write a letter. But I do feel like when you have to physically handwrite out something, I feel like you might think about it twice if you decide to just, even if you talk to text and you're texting the whole thing, it might come out the same exact way or even worse.
Oh, for sure.
And then somebody's reading it totally incorrect. How many text messages have you sent to somebody and you're like, I didn't mean it like that?
Right. And that's a problem sometimes with writing things down or texting people.
Yeah.
That they read it and they read it how they want to read it.
Yeah.
So
be careful.
They think like, oh, this person's attacking me even more in this, and they get very defensive about it. So just be easy about it.
Just
Make sure,
read it back to yourself before you send it. Or
Absolutely.
read it back to yourself before you give them the letter, so
Absolutely.
it makes sense. And watch for your, spelling.
Want to communicate. Don't be defensive if you possibly can't. You don't want to be like that. Come in there with an open mind. Talk to them. Hopefully they'll do the same and reciprocate, and you guys can have a successful communication and relationship. So, guys, this is just another tip and trick from me and Charisse to you guys. Trust me, we've definitely vetted this one out for a long, long time. It's
Poor John.
Still working its way to perfection.
Poor John. I feel bad for John. And, I know that he loves me. Like, he really, truly loves me.
This is true.
Thank God.
God bless. So, guys, join us every week for Cupid's Corner, 11 a.m. on ABC. If you guys didn't watch it live, make sure you DVR it or check out YouTube for all the episodes there and all of our other cool content. Make sure you guys are checking out the website, TitanMedicalCenter.com, and go follow us and like us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and all the great things in the metaverse that are coming. We're going to be there with you guys. All right? We love you. We'll see you next week for Cupid's Corner, and we're out.